What's up, family? It's your boy VE to the double LE, and I'm here today with one last deck profile, the end of an era. As far as this deck is concerned, yesterday me and my guys went to the Mendenhall, Mississippi 1-Up TCG 3v3 case tournament, where we finished 5th after Swiss, and unfortunately we lost our top 8 match to the eventual winner of the tournament. I'll talk about that a little bit when I talk about the my breakdown. But I played one final flight. I played Bird Up, well, what you guys call it. I like to call it Birdie and the Beast, but this list was shorter Beast because I couldn't find more of the Beast part, so I had to improvise a little bit. 60 cards, of course. My only losses were I lost to Kobe Short twice. And then my teammates lost their match, one of our matches in Swiss. We ended Swiss X2. The team was one Drytron, this deck, and then one Dogmatica Invoke Shaddoll. So, we did that. I'm going to show you the deck. Then I'll talk about my matchups and kind of how the tournament went. This deck is insane, though. I mean, you'll see the standard stuff. So we'll start with the Bird Engine. 3 of everything. 3 of everything. I did not discriminate. Because the idea, well, 3 of everything except this guy. So 2 of those and then 3 of everything else. The reason being because when you're playing 60 cards, the idea of the deck for the deck to just be all gas, and that's pretty much what it was all day. Then the only hand trap I played was 3DD Crow. This card, I didn't have a problem with DPE all day, to be honest, and it's also helped me in some grind matches. So it was really good. We'll talk about that. Then I played the 2 bricks. To be honest, this was supposed to be another one of the random Samoric guys, but I thought this card would have been better. I ended up siding it out most of the time, just because, like I said, my matchups were pretty much blowouts without full comboing, so it was just a lot of... I played the 1 Rescue Cat, so Barrier Statue could have been 2 more, but I couldn't find my other Rescue Cats for some reason, and none of my teammates had any. Then the Tri-Engine is heavier than most, so 3. It's kind of like the Birds, 3 of everything except Kit. So the deck is all gas all the time, and with the cat, you pretty much full combo. And if you open it actually is really nice because you can bait your opponent to hand trap the cat, and then tribute the cat as cost, and then full bird combo, even after using your normal summon. Or you can do it the reverse way, where you go with the birds, and then if they stop the bird combo, you just go into the rescue cat, and you still get full combo. So that's all for the monsters. Pretty streamlined. Spells. 3 bird call, because this card's insane. Tinky. Foolish. 1 for 1. And then the reason why the deck was so good. 3 desires. So we'll miss 2 of these guys. Rip. We played 2 tactics and 1 wing requital. So I didn't own a 3rd tactics, and this card's pretty insane going into the combo. And actually, when I resolved it, it was pretty good. But a lot of times it just got sided out. And then instead of hand traps, I played 3 Droplet, 3 Chalice, 2 Dark Ruler. So hand traps as a whole just weren't great. And so I figured going second against Sword Soul, going second, going first. These cards are just the best cards because the cards that hurt you are only like 1 or 2. We can play through hand traps. And then in a mirror match, these 2 especially are just insane. So then the last spell is Harpy's Feather Duster. I think I just threw it in just because my decks... I was playing it at 59, and then it just wasn't shuffling like I wanted it to. So I just threw in the Duster because I didn't want to use the space in the side deck for it. Then the traps, 3 Imperm. Again, it goes along with the same line of the Droplets, the Chalice. I always want to have some card to negate monster effects, and then a card to just blow out the game. I played 3 Feather Storms, and 2 copies of Trap Trick. So the theory is you go first, you combo, you win the game. If you open up Feather Storm, you can still set the Trap Trick to set like Imperm, or even though you don't really need the Imperm if you resolve the Feather Storm. But it gives you a chance to in phase set another Feather Storm for your turn, so you can blow your opponent out and then they don't follow back. In the mirror, it's just free against like the whole meta. And then to the extra deck, another RIP, another set of RIPs. We'll say goodbye to one of those. These cards will still be the same. I made this, but a lot of times it was just for the 4 material Zeus. Then Link Karibo over All Mirage, because I like the interaction it has. You can dodge hand traps using Link Karibo if you set it up turn 1. Double Dragon Lords, obviously. Fairjeet, Doom Eagle. I know Kamal and his list played Rugal, but my list was more centered on doing the big damage and getting into the ground. I never got Protos for Wind, so it was fine. And when they did, I had the Feather Storm, so it's always broken. RIP, best card in the deck. Kill shots, more kill shots. Seeing the extra, and then the side deck wasn't anything too crazy. 3 Nib came in versus Sword Soul, same as the Token Collectors, Droll. Back row decks, but I didn't really play against any back row decks. For once, I played mostly meta. 3 Twin Twisters, 3 Evenly Match. Evenly Match is so clutch. And then 1 Reboot. So I'll talk about my rounds. Round 1, I played against. What did I play against round 1? I think it was Sword Soul. Yeah, it was PK. I played against Brave PK 2-0. He didn't draw well, and my hands were just insane. Round 2, I played the Mirror 2-0. I Feather Stormed him game 1. And then game 2, he Feather Stormed me, but my hand was stronger than his on the crackback. So I won that match. Round 3, we took our first loss. I lost to Striker. It was a big misplay on my half. I had the Doom Eagle, and I should have shuffled back the Dasher instead of the Celestial. And then he top decked Nibiru and killed me because of that. So that was the loss. My next round, I played against another Sword Soul in round 4. I think I 2-0'd him too. No, I played against another Bird player. And then I 2-0'd him. Round 5, at this point we're X1. We play against Kobe Short and his team. They eventually win. Me and Kobe have a really good match. We've played a few times before. Actually, we played the previous tournament in the finals, and then, what can I say? That guy's pretty good. Then we go into top 8 and we play the same team. Me and Kobe are having a really good back and forth with my 2 teammates. They lose, so we lost, and so we finished 6th place overall. It was a really good event. Shout out to Fry and 1UP TCG. Support these events, these 3v3s. He always does really good prizing regardless. And he also, gives you pizza and stuff like that. And so that's where this mat came from. It was part of our prize support. Mississippi, Louisiana, Alabama, the Tournament of Champions. So y'all check out y'all locals and see if y'all can find somebody to get in on that. I'm already qualified for the Tournament of Champions. I'll be there. But that's down the road. But we kiss this deck goodnight. I will be moving on to more broken and degenerate things. Maybe some surprises you guys didn't expect to see. So it's your boy VE to the double OE, and I'm signing out.